So folks, we're here at Vito's Coal Fire Pizza and Restaurant. Now folks, let me ask you a question. How many of you watch the cooking shows? You know, you watch the shows and you see all the food and you talk to different people, they go to different cities, different places. Guy Fiero goes to the diners and drives and dives and whatever, and they talk about different things. Well, today I thought I'd do a different concept on Vito's place here. I got Vito here, the main man. And Vito, what I wanted to talk about today is about you. I want to talk about your family. I want to talk about, you know, how your dad came here and how things evolved, because thank God, I mean, your place is always so busy.
Thank you.
The food is always great. And, you know, I'm here a lot of times. So let me ask you this. Your dad, when did he come over from Italy?
He came over from Italy in 1967. I was born in Italy. I was 3 when I came over. He had gotten married, had a young son, and he just didn't see a future over in Sicily. He was a farmer, and he just thought he wanted to come to America. He was able to come here because his sister was born here in America. She was here in the early 1900s because my grandfather, my father's father, had come over here for 4 to 5 years. He laid railroad tracks out in Illinois, out in the Chicago area. So he was here for 4 or 5 years, and my Aunt Mary was born here, so she was considered an American citizen. So she was an American citizen. So when she got married, she came over here, and my dad wanted to follow in her footsteps. He sponsored my dad. We came over with green cards, everything legally, and my dad came to America. We lived in New York. We lived in New York for about 4 years, but when my dad first came here, he had a job in a factory. And he worked there for about 6 months, and he was not happy there, didn't like to work. And the factory was in Manhattan. He used to walk by a pizza shop every day. And he would talk to them, and I guess it would make him feel a little better. And just the one day, he happened to ask them, "Are you looking for help here?" He didn't know anything about the restaurant business or the food business. He just saw that he wanted to work with the gentleman that spoke Italian. He wanted to be around that, and he was hired. And from there, he became a restaurant entrepreneur. and within 5 years of not knowing anything, within 5 years, he had saved his money because right away he knew he loved what he had discovered. And within 5 years, then he saved enough money, and he wanted to open his own business.
And where did he open?
He opened in Horsham, Willow Grove area in the Philadelphia northern suburbs. It just so happened malls were popping up at the time, and through the people that worked Italian restaurants, there was this contractor that went around opening restaurants in these new malls that were popping up all over the country. But this guy was a contractor. He went in, he would outfit the restaurant and sell it before the doors ever opened.
The thing is, which is fascinating, because then as he evolves in this business, okay, with the pizza, now his sauce, I mean, and his recipes and stuff like that. Did he bring any of that from Italy?
Yes, it's stuff that he used to cook in Italy himself and stuff like that. And what my mom used to cook, so that's what you based it on, and that's how he did his business and grew it.
So he comes in the Pottsville area, okay? Yeah. It was his Roma Delight.
In 1975, 76, he came to the Fairlane Mall and opened Roman Delight.
Now, here's a guy, and I had the pleasure and honor of meeting your dad.
Thank you.
Okay, and here's a guy who would get up every morning, go to his place, and had, it was his food, it was his personality. It wasn't like just get the recipe and throw it in. No. I mean, it was
his food.
And how do you account for that?
Well, he had an incredible work ethic, and when he started to, you have to remember, today food is, more, I don't want to say high tech, but it's evolved more. When he did it, it was simple. He did pizzas, he did a few pasta dishes, a few Italian dinners, nothing extraordinary, but it was stuff that he knew and stuff that he loved to make, and he just did it the right way. He always used quality, and he did the things the right way. He was a very hardworking man. He'd get up in the mornings and he'd go to work every day. My father went 14 years without a day off.
Then how did you become involved?
Well, being the son of a restaurant owner, my father in business, we were indoctrinated. He was told, you know, you need to help the family business. And we started working at it. Me and my brother Carmelo started working at it at a very young age. He had put me to work at 12 years old. I mean, just to come in and help do things. But by the time I was 14, 15, I knew how to make pizzas, knew how to work the kitchen. So we got to learn the business through our father. And then he instilled, like I said, an incredible work ethic in us that still comes through today.
When I look at, you know, your dad, what he did with Roma Delight, then he had other opportunities, and you get involved in them, okay? Then you decide, what made you decide to branch off then and open your place here?
Just, we thought it was the right opportunity. We wanted to do something a little bit different. We had decided to do something with the coal oven, and being in the coal region, we just thought it was a natural fit. And we wanted to do things that were just off the cuff a little bit, you know, more upscale, a little bit more, you know, doing fresh seafoods, from the salmon to the tuna, to Chilean sea bass, to lobster tails. We have a love for what we do. I've been doing this all my life, and we just had something that we wanted to make ourselves better.
Now, we have done many shows here.
Yes, you have.
And we have shown how the food comes in, the fresh food, etc. But you're here and you're supervising everybody, okay?
Yeah.
I see you watching every plate that goes out. I mean, that's incredible, because
Yeah.
you're watching every
I
plate.
expedite. All the food has to come through me, so so it's got to come out the right way, or else it gets sent back.
So the coal-fire pizza is second to none. I mean, you make all kind of pizza. But you also put your lasagna in there.
Yeah, we do a coal-fire lasagna. We do a coal-fire ribeye. Now, when you put stuff in the coal oven, you have to get stuff partially cooked, because the heat is so intense. You can't do it from raw product to finish, because it would crisp the area, but it would still be raw or cold inside. So we have to get things going in a regular oven, then we finish them off in the coal oven.
And the thing is that when I look at you know, your dad, whom I was, like I said, very privileged and honored. We did a show at your home at Christmas time.
Yes, the Christmas show.
And we developed a fabulous friendship.
By the way, Sam's part of our family now, too.
Yeah, and I'm honored to say that I am.
Yes, and you really are. It's really true.
You know, Vito, it's when people say to me, you know, I see at Vito's, etc., and all I say is, come down to Vito's and just see for yourself, okay?
Yeah.
And the fact, then you expanded here, okay?
Yeah.
But you know, when you talk about work ethics, and you talk about, you know, that every meal that comes out that you are there watching, it's like, would I want to eat this?
Yeah.
It's what you would want.
It's exactly that, Sam. You know, well, it's my name is on the building. People know me. It's my reputation. It's me on the line. That's how I feel every day. That's why I never rest. I always, you know what I mean? I'm always. There's no rest. You cannot rest on your laurels. You must always forge ahead.
You know, and I hate to compliment you, because you know I don't like to compliment you. But you know what?
That's an ongoing joke he has.
When I come here and I know that you've had a real busy day and you're drained, etc. One thing you've always, your personality is always there. And I got to tell you, your help here, you've trained them well.
Thank you.
They're second to none.
Thank you very much.
And that means so much.
Yes, it does.
You know,
yes, it does.
When you come here,
it's the total experience.
Exactly.
The food's got to be good. The service has got to be good. The servers have to be friendly. Everybody's got to be accommodating, and we go out of our way to do that.
People come here. It's a relaxation to them.
Yeah.
It's a night out. It's like going to the movies. It's not like, let's have a sandwich here. And that's the thing that you've created.
They make it a night, because during the summer months, we have music here on our outside patio, and people come for entertainment. It's a great place to come and gather and see other friends that they run into.
So folks come down and have a wine, have some cocktails, and have a good meal. Anyway, as they say in Italian,
Salute.
salute.
Grazie.
Grazie.